See if we're back here kind of in the second period. Then we're going to be starting the third period. Okay, we got her back. I got the A-OK from my sister that the mic is on. This is Mr. Adam Patterson back on the commentary. Dario Blazovic went to maybe go check on his kid as he did unfortunately get sick on the ice. Hopefully he's okay and we can get him hydrated and back with the group here as quick as we can. I don't see Rocco back on the bench, so he's probably going to be done for the day. Sauce is killing a penalty here with 4:33 left in the second period. Keen Lindberg's in the corner, moves it over to Jevin Morrison, who rims it around the boards. Stopped by the Hurricanes D. Hurricanes look to set it up here on the power play. Back to the George Mateos on the D, working it down low and picked off by Jevin, who spins and turns and fires it. Just kept in. George walks in from the short boards. A little toe drag snipe. Keen Lindberg's holding on to it to kill off some time with 40 seconds left in Zach Pomeroy's penalty. Jad Haymore forces number 22, Norrie, into dumping it in. Good save by Caden Stanley as he holds on to it. 3:41 left to go here in the second period. 4-1 Sauce. Again, if you're just tuning in, fresh ice as we had to get the Zamboni out, clean up a bit of a mess. And now we're back at some HSL 2011 AAA action. Face-off won by Van Ways. Fired around the boards. Tyler O'Gorman, Bennett Pattison pushing up the play. Hurricanes defenders skating the puck into the Sauce zone. Number 4, Tyler O'Gorman, forces him into the corner as he's still holding on to the puck, chips it back, and then dumps the puck in. Penalty is over. Big Josh Pomeroy goes off and gets Jad Haymore on. Cade Mazurski funneling that puck to the net. Liam Nicolets skates in, moves that puck over. Looks like it was bumped a little bit there by Bennett Pattison as Sauce comes into transition. Wyatt Jollies turns on the Jets, cuts in, goes to his backhand and stopped by the Hurricanes goaltender. Hurricanes D picks that puck up and tries to come out. Cuts back away from the defender as Cade Mazurski goes in as AF1 forechecker, and Hurricanes have to ice the puck as they feel pressure there. That's a great example of Wyatt Jolly's little bit of burst of speed as he comes in and puts his big leg out, cuts to the net, makes a play. Great save. Looks by number 31, Hurricanes goaltender. Wyatt Jolly's here on the face-off as he goes in and wins that puck. One-on-one with Keen Lindberg is Cade Schaff. Little chip up the short boards and just gets turned over back in. 2-4 Dufour pumps that puck up the boards and held in by number 28, Ryder Davis. Sauce player number 2, Keen Lindberg, retrieves the puck behind his own net. A hard pass to Mateo Dufour, who chips it up to Wyatt Jollies. Looks like we have a 2-on-2, moving the puck over and just out of Cade Mazurski's reach. Cade Mazurski still comes up with the puck, moves it down, moves it to the slot with a nice shot on net. Sauce retains possession of that puck as we're hunting shin pads here from the point. Slap shot kicked out all the way to Zach Pomeroy, number 44. Patience with the puck, looking to offload as he goes all the way around the net. Stops with the puck, dishes it down to Brody Antignani, who comes up top, moves it over, and just out of number 4, Tyler O'Gorman's reach. Sauce playing a little bit of game of keep away here as the puck comes out, and they have to regroup in the neutral zone. Brody Antignani comes into the high slot, loses his handles, but they still end up getting a shot on net. Mr. Bodker tips it into the corner. Zach Pomeroy throws it out front to Brody Antignani, and again that puck pops out. Little neutral zone regroup here is Tyler O'Gorman as he cuts back, looks over to his D partner, and that cross ice pass. Speed into the zone, a little cut back is Bodker with Brody Antignani just shooting it over top of the net, looking for that short side over the goaltender's shoulder. Well, Bennett Pattison just got burnt by Big George. Got to stay in front of him, or Big George will walk around you just like that and take a nice hard shot. Face off in the Sauce zone here with 24 seconds remaining in the second period, and then we'll just have a quick break. The Zamboni will not come back out. And we'll just get into the third period of action here at the Banff Center. Still a little chilly. It was minus 32 when we got into Banff around noon today. Puck's deep in the corner with Wyatt Jolly's chasing the puck here against Cabana. A big hit and puck goes down. Ref's hands up for icing, and then no longer. A little battle for the puck, and it pops out. Face off, not sure where. Don't know why the whistle was blown. At the end of the day, they just blew it down, so probably that difficult job of being on the clock remains difficult, and maybe something happened in there. I know my mom, Kathy Pattison, back in Sherwood Park, Alberta, was wondering how the roads were. They were clear, nice and cold, clear roads, a little bit of wind around Lac des Arcs. Never was good at French. Grade 4. Took a little bit of French. Grade 7. Mrs. Shields end up hiding in the bathroom, faking bloody noses because I was so scared of French. Then I got moved over to the art program. And first week in, I was Artist of the Week, so I'll stick with not learning French. Going into the third period now, 4-1 Sauce. Kind of a back and forth game. There hasn't been a lot of sustained pressure either way. Like I said, both these teams haven't played anything since the middle of December in terms of games. Some guys were in some 3-on-3s. Some players were out in Vancouver for a showcase. But as a team, they haven't. Keane Lindbergh picks the puck up and gets it in the zone here. Cade Mazurski moves it over to Van Ways, who puts it into the bread basket. And we got a face-off in the offensive zone. We got Big Jad Haymore playing center this period. He'll be trying to win this here to his forehand side. He does, over to Keane Lindbergh, who does a spin on the blue line, walks in, looks to put it out in front, still maintains control down in the corner. Starts that deep cycle with Jad Haymore. A little bit of a turnover, and the puck goes to the short boards where Mateo Dufour is putting on pressure and moves that puck behind the net. Ref put his hand up here for a call. We'll see what happens. Looks like Mateo Dufour is going to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. Bit of a mix-up in the line change, and he Must have popped somebody. So Hurricanes go on the power play here early in the third period. Bennett Patterson's digging in the corner. Moving that puck up is the Hurricanes defender, Norrie. Sauce has been pretty successful on their penalty kills as of late. That was a good keep in by Norrie. O'Gorman's putting pressure on in the corner as the puck rotates over. We've got Brody Antignani covering Maw. Little active stick is what the coaches like to see, and gets the puck out as Norrie regroups in the neutral zone and carries it in here on the Hurricanes power play. Shot on net, steered aside by Caden Stanley. 44, big Jace Morey in the corner picks up the puck, cycles it down. Ricky Hanna has it over to down low. There we go. Turnover in the corner, and Hurricanes retrieve the puck. Bennett Patterson goes to the corner to get it. Stands up his man. Another hit by Tyler O'Gorman, keeping that puck down low with 40 seconds left in the penalty. Brody Antignani tries to carry that puck out and gets his pocket picked by the heel of a skate. Shot on net as the Hurricanes player comes out of the corner with it. They move that puck over. The Hurricanes do to Ryder Davis, number 28, moves the puck down. And they get a shot on net. That's Liam Nicolette from the Hurricanes. Good plays. He kept his stick on the ice. Held by Caden Stanley in his brand new pads. This is a great performance today by Caden Stanley. Looks like he's turning away 22 shots. 1 second left on the Matteo Dufour penalty. Watch for him to be calling for the puck as he steps out of the box. Luke Bodker taking a face-off. And a face-off win with Wyatt Jolly's controlling the puck. Going D to D over to Jevin Morrison, who's looking up. And just misses wide on that breakout pass. Keen Lindberg pokes the puck into the Hurricane zone. And now the puck's in the neutral zone. Moving the puck over. Jevin Morrison cuts back. Get a little bit of time for his D partner, Keen Lindberg. Chips that puck up. Linesman's hand goes up for icing, and we go back into the Sauce zone. A little bit of work here for the Sauce D-man as they drop to 5. Everybody actually on this Sauce team has been pretty healthy all year. No injuries, usually rolling with 6D. Get used to your D pairings, but again, as I said earlier, it's what you do after the adversity hits, what matters, and the Sauce D will be facing some of that going here in the third period and possibly into tomorrow's game. Great play by Hurricanes as he pins Jevin Morrison down in the corner. And Sauce still comes up with the puck as Wyatt Jollies is on the short boards, turning back with that great patience he has and moves it over to Keen Lindberg, who's carrying it out of the zone. That good little pass up to Jad Haymore, who takes the body. Unfortunately, the Hurricane player never had the puck, so they'll call that interference, and Sauce goes back to killing the penalty. We've got Cade Mazurski, and it looks like James Butterwick taking the face-off. No, that's Bodker. So we got Mazurski and 2-4 Dufour. Face-off's going down to the other end. All the way down. Could have been an intentional offside. I could actually say anything right now because I'm just making it up. I really don't know the reason why the face-off is all the way down here. Nor do I care. Really, we got a face-off, killing a penalty down in the offensive zone. That's all that really matters. Dufour putting pressure on the Hurricanes D-man as they try to break it out. Big Mark Ma moves that puck over, and they look for that cross-ice pass as Tyler O'Gorman steps up on the play and gets it back in. Dufour is in the corner looking to burn some time off of the clock here. 4-1 Sauce here in the third period as the puck comes back. Josh Pomeroy, that's his brother. This is Zach Pomeroy who gets that puck all the way down the ice. Very similar, both D-men. Josh playing 2012 division for the Spartan team, having a very good year. Minute 14 left in the period, in the penalty to Jad Haymore. Sauce looks to kill this off, then get back to work for the remaining 14 minutes. Bennett Pattison with a good job. You always say take either the puck or the body, but both can't beat you in that situation. The puck got by, but the body didn't, and the Hurricanes take another icing call here on the power play. Burns off some time. Bodker's out to take the draw right now. With Brody Antignani again. Got the name correct. I've had some of Grandma Lisa Antignani's brownies. Every summer we head out to Castlegar with the Antignanis. Wonderful brownies made with homemade ingredients. .45 seconds to go here in the power play as the Hurricanes try to break out of their own zone, getting pressured here by number 10, Brody Antignani. Picked off by the high forward, Bodker, as Liam Nicolets walks in and off of a skate, it just goes wide. Puck's down, 20 seconds left in the penalty to Jad Haymore. Wholesale change for Sauce, as Hurricanes still are just having a bit of a hard time making that one breakout play to get it down on their power play, with Wyatt Jolly's working hard, moving that puck to the slot. And we're back to 5-on-5 action with Jad Haymore here, entering the zone and falling down, losing control of the puck. You got your F2 support from number 11, Wyatt Jollies, as they dig for it. Sauce comes out with it. Up to Keen Lindberg, who walks into that puck and steps in with a great shot. Active feed on the blue line. Getting over to find that lane and getting that puck. Need some forwards to go to the net with that puck in case there is a rebound. But we will reset here, 5-on-5. 13:48 left to go here in the first game of 2 against the Hurricanes Academy out of Calgary as well. Jad with the face-off win over to his winger, Little Butterwick. Jad comes up with a big hit behind the net, knocking that guy over. Wyatt Jollies picks the puck up just inside the Hurricanes' blue line, cycling it down to James Butterwick. As Keen Lindberg controls that blue line, and that puck just pops out as he makes a spin move and gets the puck back to number 44, Zach Pomeroy. Nice little chip in the neutral zone. Sauce gets possession of that puck and wants to get that puck nice and deep and start that cycle all over. Bit of sloppy play here as that puck is bouncing everywhere. Josh Pomeroy. I did it again. Mr. Zach Pomeroy gets control. Down low and gets that puck over to Wyatt Jollies, who moves it over to Haymore, who gets it down low as 2-4 Dufour picks that puck up in a low cycle. Van Ways picks the puck up, cuts to the middle, and gets the puck knocked away as Cade Schaff clears it down. Bennett Pattison going back to retrieve it as he just tipped the puck and takes a hit from Big George, but the Sauce break that puck out cleanly into the neutral zone as Cade Mazurski gets it in. And Van Ways moves that puck over to an open Dufour, who finds some feet. Neutral zone. Oh. And they're in on a break here. Looks like there's a goal by the Hurricanes. Going back to, you either take the puck or the body in the neutral zone. Both can't beat you, and in that case it did, and it ends up in the back of the net, leaving their goaltender, Caden Stanley, hanging out to dry. 4-2 with 12 minutes left. This is a game. Back in the Sauce zone, Keen Lindberg over to Jevin Morrison, who moves it to Brody Antignani with a clean zone entry here. Jad Haymore moves it back. Brody's got it, cuts to the slot. Puck pops to Jevin, to Jad, and the goalie scrambles to find that puck and makes a big save. Get to hear a little bit of a cheer from the Hurricanes' parents who traveled today to Banff to watch this action. Jad Haymore on the face-off. Jevin and Keene on the back end. We got Brody and number 20, Bodker. Bodker throws the puck to the net. Brody just misses it, and he retrieves it down low in the corner. Cycles it back to the slot, and that goes to Bodker over to Brody, who tips it in the net. And that's the pushback that Sauce needs after letting in a goal. That next shift, you come out hungry, wanting the puck, and that's exactly what happened. Started with a great face-off win by Jad Haymore. A low cycle, popping it into the slot, and ends up in the back of the Hurricanes' net for a 5-2 Sauce lead. 11:27 left in the third. We'll keep that same line out. Switch the D up as O'Gorman gets contact, turns the puck, and Zach Pomeroy gets it around the boards. Hurricanes D pick it up, and there's a loose puck in the slot, retrieved by Brody Antignani. Just about offside. Bodker brought it back to Brody in the neutral zone, who cycles it over to O'Gorman. Walking in, looking for the open man, goes behind the net to Bodker on the short boards, back up to the top. Great pass by Pomeroy, who puts it down to Jad Haymore, and we continue the cycle down low. Jad Haymore with the shot. One of the harder shots of a 12-year-old I've ever seen. Jad Haymore. It's a good play. Brody dumps it in, gains the red line, and Sauce does a wholesale change. Big stretch pass. And a little bit of a response here by the Hurricanes. Big stretch pass pulled the Sauce D over. Left the other D to make a hard angle play and ends up in the back of the Sauce net. 5-3, 10 minutes remaining. Looks like we're a little bit low on battery. Hopefully we get to finish the rest of this game here. Bennett Pattison moves that puck up in the neutral zone. Cade Schaff's tried to chip it back. Bennett finds Wyatt, who chips it in with a streaking Van Ways. picking the puck up in the corner, looking for Jollies in the slot. Got caught up in some feet. The D back off that line, moving that puck in the neutral zone. Wyatt Jollies picks that up over to Jevon Morrison, moves that puck, and just in front of the reach of Van Ways. Defensive zone face-off. Still a little bit sloppy. Not that well-oiled machine we had going before Christmas. Sauce winning the first Challenge Cup of the year, playing teams from the HPL, the BC equivalent to the HSL. Sauce giving the puck away on the short boards, dumped back in by the Hurricanes. Keen Lindberg retrieving the puck behind the net. Gets his head up, cuts up the center zone to Cade Mazurski, who decides to dump it in and go outwork these guys. Dumps his puck in and first one to get it. Cycle down low. Another penalty here to Sauce. Neutral zone, not moving your feet. You'll usually get called for those. A slash to Jad Haymore, number 15. Back on the penalty kill. Sauce Hockey Academy. Big George for the Hurricanes taking the face-off. Looks like it's going to be against Brody Antignani. Bit of some battles in the second period between those two. Any team in this league, you can't give them too many chances to get back in it. That face-off was won by George, who moves it back, and the Hurricanes try to set up here with lots of pressure from Sauce on this penalty kill. Shot from the point, but it goes over top of Caden Stanley, who stands his ground. I wonder if those are this year's model pads. Those are pretty fancy. Maybe Santa. Maybe he shoveled some walks. Face-off win this time by Brody, with Keen Lindberg coming up with the puck, firing it down. Sauce penalty killer set up with a double swing. Brody driving that player to the boards, forcing a turnover, and back in the zone is Zach Pomeroy. Bodker pressuring with that zone entry. George moves that puck back to his player, who walks around and moves it around. Zach Pomeroy controlling the puck in the corner. Pops loose as Hurricanes come up with a chance down low. Sauce goes for a wholesale change. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty. Wyatt Jollies pressuring the puck here. Luke Van Ways knocking the puck away in the neutral zone. Wyatt comes up with the puck and moves it forward. Getting that puck deep as Mark Maw from the Hurricanes cuts around his net and gets out, as his winger cannot control that hard pass, ending up in an icing. 18 seconds remain in the penalty, and back to 5-on-5 action. Sauce leading 5-3 here in a bit of a battle. Not a lot of sustained pressure again by Sauce. Still trying to find their feet. Wyatt Jolly shoots the puck as it's deflected. back to the corner. Putting pressure on is Wyatt Jolly's number 11 for Sauce. Bennett Pattison picking the puck up in the neutral zone. Makes a shifty little move and gets the puck down the ice to Wyatt Jolly's. Jad Haymore's out of the box. Goes to the bench for a change. Back to 5-on-5 action. Holding that blue line was Mr. Van Ways, getting a shot on net. And Butterwick comes up. That puck in the corner, cycling it back to Wyatt Jolly's, who goes back. Luke Van Ways gets that puck up the boards and picked off by a Hurricanes player up to Wyatt Jolly's, who's on the end of a shift, decides to move it over. And a change as the Hurricanes have to dump that puck down, and I see the linesman hand is up. Linesman wearing number 192. That's my goal weight. I don't know where these linesmen, they got to pick their own numbers or they're just given the numbers. Not too sure. Jevin Morrison with the puck. Cuts back, looking over for his D partner. Ends up finding a stick, and the puck comes out of the zone for the Hurricanes. 6 minutes remain here in the third period as Jevin Morrison gets that puck deep. And Sauce starts the forecheck with Cade Mazurski leading with his stick. And Jad Haymore getting it safely out of the zone. It's been fairly sloppy in the neutral zone today. Lots of pucks both ways just kind of getting slapped around. Not a lot of control. And Cade Mazurski enters the zone, throws it in front. Picked up by Jad Haymore, who cuts in, moves it down low, and ends up with the puck again. Tries that high cycle. Boys have worked a lot on that this year in practice. Who gets it down low, moves it out in front was Brody Antignani. And Jevin keeps it in. Great play, looking to get a shot on net and hunts the forehead of the Hurricanes goalie. With 5 minutes remaining in the third, Sauce just needs to keep this puck down in the Hurricane zone. Keep that pressure on. Could have been icing, but was called off as George Mathias lays a hit. And Brody comes up with the puck in the Sauce zone. Gets it to the short boards here with Luke Bodker battling for it. Hurricanes go D to D, and a great stick save by Caden Stanley. Another chip, just getting it into the neutral zone as Mark Ma goes D to D to his partner and back to Mr. Ma. Looking for that stretch pass again as Sauce reads that. That's Zach Pomeroy. Waits for his players to get on side and throws the shot on net. Follows up and just misses that rebound. He's out right now with Tyler O'Gorman on the back end. Brody gets that puck in front, throws it to Luke Van Ways, who's a right-handed shot and taps that in. What a great play. I made an assist to his father out in Vancouver, Nelly Van Ways. I know everyone's heard of Nelly. Nelly had some difficulty with his driver's license, and I did my best. Brody threw it out in front to Nelly and had to get him a car there for a couple days. Everything sorted. Nelly was happy. 50-some years old, I think he'd said, and he got a new license. There's a great play by Wally Jollies to move it over to James Butterwick, who gets a shot on net. James keeps it up in the corners, moving to the net, moves it down low to Jad Haymore. Cycle's happening, and Jad gets it. Wyatt Jollies is the high F3. keeping mobile, looking for that puck. Bennett Pattison knocks it down and has to fire it without any time deep into the corner. Wyatt Jollies throws on a nice heavy forecheck. Jevons looking for an option here, gets it to the neutral zone. And Jad picks it up here at the blue line. Moves it around, there's nobody there. Hurricanes look for this stretch guy quite a bit. That D come out around the net, head up, looking for their winger that's flying the zone. They've been successful a couple times on it. Keen Lindberg cutting in, leaving it for the Sauce forward, who moves it over to Matteo Dufour. Makes a nice hard pass down low to Wyatt Jollies, who pumps it back, and Matteo Dufour looks like he had his figure skates on and toe pick there. Went chin first into the boards. And there is a whistle on the play. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remain. Sauce up 5-3. Cade Mazurski entering the zone, cuts back. Hard on the puck is, I think that's Van Ways again. Sauce, with 1:40 left, start to put on some pressure. Cade Mazurski moves it back. And a little bit scrambly, but Zach Pomeroy takes a shot off the crossbar. Cycles that back down low. Tyler O'Gorman drops down, gets the puck to Van Ways, who throws it out in front and blocked by the Hurricanes goaltender. Tyler O'Gorman has to cut back, moving it over to Brody Antignani as Sauce had to tag up on that offside. Brody's carrying it around, throws it out in front right before he enters the net, which is always a nice play. Bennett's putting some pressure on the neutral zone, knocking the puck away. It's now Bodker at the blue line. Cuts in, shoots, and misses the net. Jevon Morrison skating hard down low. Sauce doing a good job of getting that puck out in front, just not always able to get that puck low. Bennett Pattison turns with that puck, moves it over to his neighbor, Brody Antignani. Both boys graduates of the Woodbine Elementary System. "20 seconds left. 6-3 Sauce. Bit of a lackluster performance, I'd say. But I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy with a goal weight and a mic. Brody's got the puck, moving it over to Jad Haymore, moves it back to Brody, who pulls up and hits Pomeroy, who gets a nice shot on net, creates a rebound over to Keen Lindberg. Number 2, Keen Lindberg, loses the puck, but his partner, Brody Antignani's there to recover, and the buzzer goes to end the game. 6-3 W for Sauce. As the kids say, no cap, got sty. That's it. We are back tomorrow, 12:30. Hopefully we'll figure out some of the technical issues, and we'll have a nice clear stream on the live stream with 2 laser beams tomorrow at 12:30. Thank you.